This is the TECNO Spark 7P, and compared to the previous versions, the all-new TECNO Spark 7P is electrifying. Hello guys, Valor Reviews here, and this is my full review of the TECNO Spark 7P. I'm going to walk you through the unboxing experience, share with you what I think about the build quality, the display, performance, cameras, and battery life of this smartphone. Now, the TECNO Spark 7P comes with a TPU case that fits the smartphone well. It comes with a warranty leaflet, a SIM removal tool. Here's the star of the show, the smartphone, and you can see some of the important specifications like the 90 Hz refresh rate. Yes, you heard right, the TECNO Spark 7P has a 90 Hz refresh rate. Interesting times that we live in. You can also see that it comes with a Mediatek Helio G70 processor, triple camera, and a 5000 mAh battery. The color of this smartphone is called Alps Blue, and it looks more like silver. Other available colors are Magnet Black, Sports Green, and Summer Mojito. Back to the box, it comes with a 10 watts charger, micro USB cable, and earpiece. For the build quality, the TECNO Spark 7P is a solid device and it feels well made. The rear and frame are made from plastic and it can withstand assaults like this without getting damaged. As for the IP rating, the TECNO Spark 7P isn't a water resistant device, but if you accidentally drop it in water, it should be fine with no issues. Moving to the external features, on the right side you will find the volume keys and the power button. On the left side is where you will find the dual nano SIM card tray and the memory card slots. Looking at the top, there's nothing. Moving to the bottom, you will find the 3.5mm audio jack, micro USB port, and one of the dual stereo speakers. The other speaker is located at the earpiece area of the smartphone and they sound very good. The TECNO Spark 7P actually sounds better than the Redmi 90. Interesting times we live in. The rear of the smartphone is where the fingerprint scanner is located and it's fast. It also comes with an LED light that makes the camera cutout glow. The TECNO Spark 7P comes with a triple camera setup, more on the camera to come, and moving to the front, it has two LED lights and a teardrop camera hole. The display on the TECNO Spark 7P is a 6.82-inch HD Plus panel with a resolution of 720 by 1640 pixels. The resolution might not be exciting news, but it has a refresh rate of 90 Hz. The TECNO Spark 7P has to be the cheapest smartphone in the market to have a 90 Hz refresh rate. You can switch to 60 Hz or leave it at auto, but I recommend you leave it at 90 Hz and enjoy just how smooth scrolling is on this device. Now, outdoor visibility under direct sunlight is good on this device. It is almost on par with smartphones that are 3 to 4 times more expensive than it, and it outperforms other smartphones. Consuming media on YouTube is alright. Remember, it's a 720p panel, so keep your expectations low. One thing I noticed is when you increase the resolution to 1080p, the video looks better. Now, the TECNO Spark 7P comes with a Mediatek Helio G70 processor. It's a 12nm processor that offers good performance. Combined with the Mali G52 GPU, the TECNO Spark 7P can play graphic demanding games like PUBG, Genshin Impact, FIFA, Asphalt 9 in low and medium settings. PUBG ran on HD graphics and high frame rate, the gameplay was good, and the stereo speakers blew me away. Genshin Impact was able to run on the lowest graphics settings and the gameplay was alright. Call of Duty on the other hand ran at medium graphics and high frame rate and the gameplay was perfect. Now, I made a dedicated gaming review video where I included an FPS meter to show the frames per second. You can check out that video after watching this one. For the Antutu benchmark test, this is the number I got when I ran the test, and for the Geekbench test, this is what the TECNO Spark 7P scored. The TECNO Spark 7P doesn't just do well in gaming. The Mediatek Helio G70 processor gives it the ability to properly multitask. You can open an MS Excel sheet, engage in a WhatsApp video call, and you can cast the display of the smartphone to a bigger screen. For a Spark device to do all this, that is huge. The TECNO Spark 7P comes with iOS version 7.6.0 running Android 11, and it has a few tricks here and there that are interesting. I like the fact that I can change my voice when I'm on a WhatsApp call thanks to Social Turbo. I like that the smartphone has an anti-theft feature where it sounds an alarm when the micro USB charger or earpiece is removed. I made a tips and tricks video on the TECNO Spark 7P. If you want to know more about the other features it has to offer, you can watch that video after this one. For the front-facing camera, the TECNO Spark 7P comes with an 8-megapixel front-facing camera and it's just there. Pictures look a bit soft, but that's expected for an 8-megapixel sensor. In good lighting conditions, they look okay. Portrait shots are just there, to be honest, and it does a good job in detecting the edge. Hello guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of the TECNO Spark 7P. Can shoot in 2K with no image stabilization. So what do you guys think about the video quality and audio quality of TECNO Spark 7P? Let me know in the comment section below. Now moving to the rear camera, the TECNO Spark 7P has 3 physical cameras, but only one seems to be working, and that's the 16-megapixel main shooter. The 2-megapixel depth camera seems to come alive when you block the lens, and you won't be able to take portrait shots when the lens is blocked. The third camera is an AI camera and it does AI things. I'm not sure exactly what it does. Now images from the 16-megapixel camera looks okay. It looks like TECNO has improved their color science. Portrait shots are okay. Night shots are a bit blurred, and I would recommend you use the flash LED light if you want a cleaner image. Hello guys, now we'll switch to the rear camera of the TECNO Spark 7P. You can shoot in 2K, 30 frames per second, and what do you guys think about the video quality and audio quality coming out of the TECNO Spark 7P shooting in 2K at 30 frames per second? You can also zoom in and it looks alright. This 3x zoom can go all the way to 8x zoom while you're shooting a video. I think 3x zoom is good. So yeah, what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the TECNO Spark 7P? Now moving to the battery, the TECNO Spark 7P comes with a 5000 mAh battery which would last the entire day, but really that depends on your usage. For average users, it would definitely last them the entire day. Shockingly, the TECNO Spark 7P with its 5000 mAh battery outperforms the Redmi 90 with a 6000 mAh battery. What a shocker. If you want to see the battery drain test video where I compare these two smartphones, let me know in the comment section below and I will release that video. Now sadly, the charging time isn't great on the TECNO Spark 7P. To charge this device from 0 to 100% using the 10 watts charger took 3 hours, 10 minutes, which is a long time. Now in conclusion, the TECNO Spark 7P is definitely an improvement from the previous version with the Mediatek Helio G70 processor, Mali G52 GPU, 4GB of RAM and 64 or 128GB of internal storage. This device packs a punch at a very affordable price. Now if you're interested in the TECNO Spark 7P, you can use the link in the description of this video to pre-order the smartphone. You'll get a TECNO wristband worth 7,500 when you pre-order this device, and you also stand a chance to win 1 million naira through a raffle draw and other prizes weekly. So guys, this is my full review of the TECNO Spark 7P. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys soon. Valor signing out.